Hey there, Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, Virgo Rising. It's Maggie from Moondirected. Welcome to my channel. Here we work with the energy of the moon, and this video is about the new moon in Leo that is happening on Wednesday, July 31st at 9:18 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time here in the United States. And so to help me get into the energy, I was using the Oracle Mandala, and I have to tell you, you have some fascinatingly interesting ones. You have the Crossroads of Destiny. It is just stunning. You have Mary Magdalene and Aqua Aurora Quartz. And this one was Mika. And you have Cat's Eye. You have a Cat's Eye. And that is Goddess Bassett. So what's interesting here is Crossroads of Destiny is about, you know something's going on. You know you're at an inflection point. You know that things are changing. And the advice is to follow your heart. Don't overthink it. Follow your heart. What does your heart say? Mary Magdalene says you can blend together, find creative ways of problem solving. So that this Crossroads of Destiny, follow your heart and you will find a solution that other people may overlook, may not see, may not understand how it works, but you're going to figure it out. And then this one's interesting because it's sacred pleasure. And this one is about not feeling guilty for enjoying the pleasures of life within healthy boundaries. So if you're at a crossroads where it has something to do with being serious or having fun, follow your heart. It feels more spiritual than that. And if you're struggling with your sexuality versus your spirituality, you can blend those. Don't feel like it's just one or the other. I also feel like that's a message here. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the 9-card spread for this new moon. If you've never seen this before, the key to the situation will be in the center card, and then we will do thoughts, feelings, actions, past, present, future. Can't do anything about the past. It's already happened, but you can learn lessons from it. You can use that information to help you make decisions moving forward. You can stay in the present, see what's going on, make adjustments as required if you don't like what the future looks like it's leaning towards. So you have a lot more control than you think you do. You are a co-creator of your life, and that is the beauty of being human. We co-create with spirit. Spirit can't jump in and take over for you. They aren't going to tell you what to do. I hate to tell you this. That was a struggle for me. I was like, you just tell me. Tell me what it is I need to do and I'll do it. And they're like, it doesn't work like that. You tell us what you would like to accomplish. And this is a new moon, and so write it down. Write down what you would like to accomplish. This new moon is happening in your 12th house of spirituality. It's also your hopes, your goals, your dreams, and your wishes. So what would you like to do with this moon? The energy will go out 6 to 18 months. Write it down. And then turn it over to spirit by burning it. And start taking the action steps toward it, because that moon will be moving into Virgo next, and that'll be a really great opportunity for you to do that. Wow, there are 3 for that. I wasn't sure. Oh, finishing out with this. You are at a crossroads. Okay, so the bottom of the deck we have the karmic trench. I never like to see this, particularly when it's in the upright. So the karmic trench is about being stuck in a karmic situation. And so this is the part where there's your head and there's your heart. And if you follow your heart, if you listen to your intuition, you will find your way out of the karmic trench. And so since they have a lot of what's the word I want? Confidence in you, we're going to go with that. The center of the key to the situation is this St. Raphael. This is that healing energy of your heart. So in your heart space, allowing yourself to heal will allow you to get to the part where you can move things forward, where you can make that choice. So healing your heart so that you can listen to your heart, believing in yourself, loving yourself, and accepting all the pieces and the parts of you. Everybody has shadow. If you didn't have shadow, you'd be a flat Stanley. Who wants to be flat Stanley? You need shadow and light so that you have the 3D. You're a 3D person. So I know we're moving into the 5th dimension, but still, shadow and light, you need to work through and love all the parts of you. In the recent past, you were thinking about this journey or a journey. Maybe you weren't thinking about your spiritual journey. Maybe you were thinking about someplace you had to go, some big change you need to make in your life. That may or may not lead you on your path, but I feel like it's an important decision that's got a lot to do with this because of some of the other cards I'm seeing. And so here you are, currently seeking information with the Queen of Scrolls. When I say the Queen of Scrolls, I always want to say to you, do your research and 2, journal. Write it down, because when you start writing, you start channeling spirit through your handwriting. Don't use your computer, although sometimes it can work too. I'm not saying it doesn't, but there's something really intimate, and it's such an intimate connection with your higher self and with spirit when you use a pen and paper. And so I'm going to recommend that you start journaling at a regular time every day so that you can get this advice. It's like showing up. It's kind of like a meditation. It's like showing up for spirit at a certain time. So journal in the morning or journal right before you go to bed. Sometimes you'll only get a few lines down. Sometimes you'll be like up all night writing, but then here it comes. The lightning bolt, the information out of the blue. All of a sudden you'll know. Hey, I like my boy nice. All of a sudden you will know. You will know what to do. You will just be hit by this. And look, here you are in the past. You were setting your sights. And this is beautiful because you were looking forward. And you're trying to determine where you're going to go. So this is a journey, spiritual or otherwise, where you are looking forward, but this healing around the heart situation needs to happen. So maybe you lost a loved one and you're trying to heal the heart and move forward. Maybe you're coming out of a divorce. Maybe you lost a child or a loved one. I think I said that already. Maybe you lost your job. Where do I go from here? And it really hurt your feelings. You didn't expect to lose your job and people were mean. Maybe you have lost a piece of yourself. Maybe it was stolen from you as a child and you need to do the healing and setting your sights and moving forward. Do some journaling. Connect that way. So in the future, in your heart, you still feel up in the air. So you are at this point of making a decision. You're at the crossroads. That's what's happening with this energy from the new moon. If you would like to very much in the next 6 to 18 months figure this out, make sure that you use this energy and sit down and write out your intentions. Because it's in your 12th house, your intentions could be, I am seeking knowledge and wisdom and guidance regarding such and such an issue that will be in the best and the highest good of all. Start by writing that out and then see what happens. And if you want me to repeat that, I can't. You'll have to back it up and go over it because sometimes when I hear stuff I'm channeling, that wasn't me. Just so you know. All right. Here we go. In the past. This was in the reverse, which means loss of a home situation or the kids left home or some change in the home. But I like the cards in the upright, so we're going to put it in the upright. So the obstacle is around the home. It's around trying to figure out what to do. And you've been very confused and trying to figure out which way to go. I can see that, and the outcome looks that way. Here we go. Currently, what can you do? Well, this is excellent. This is action steps you can actually do. Okay, so action steps. 1, set your course. Where do you want to go? Be with intention, write it out, offer it up to spirit, ask for help and guidance. Ask for help and guidance on healing your heart. This will help you create a strategy because you have options. There's diversity, so there's options. You need a strategy. And then start working one by one to remove the obstacles from your way once you have determined which way you want to go. And maybe you don't know exactly which way you want to go, but the obstacles might be in the way of allowing you to make a decision, or several of the paths have the same types of obstacles. So for instance, maybe you want to move out of where you currently live. But you just don't know for sure where it is you want to move to. But there are certain things that will be required. You will still need to start sorting and packing. You will still need to start organizing your life a little bit. You'll still need to start setting money aside and saving to do these things. So paying down debt. There are certain things you can do that would, no matter what you decide to do, would benefit the decision when the decision time comes. So start creating a strategy and exit plan to help you to decide when you're ready to go, because this is a voyage, a journey. You have voyage, you have journey, you've got up in the air, which is a balloon. There is forward movement. You're going somewhere, somehow, whether physically or not. There's commonalities in the pathways, because if it wasn't, it would be maybe an easier decision, you know. But when they seem similar, or they seem like there's pros and cons are pretty strong, close to each other, similar, it makes it harder. But it looks like in the winter you're going to be able to choose your path. Okay, paths unknown, and then we have the winter. So you have about 4 or 5 months, unless you're in the southern hemisphere, then maybe you have 9, to start really getting ready. So start making a plan, formulating a plan that will help no matter what decision you make. But, you know, feeling up in the air, the decision making is coming. It's not happening this month, but it's coming. And it could be that it takes, you know, until next winter. But it's happening in the winter time. So, full moon in in Leo happens in February. So if you're in the northern hemisphere, that could be this February coming up, or it could be the following February. But start making your plans and start getting ready. Start organizing for this. All right, let's get some advice on this. Thing that's interesting here is it says crossroads of destiny. And so I think doing a spreadsheet and analyzing it and overanalyzing it and trying to decide which way is best isn't beneficial. Because destiny is destiny, and the place where you're going to get the information that's going to allow you to make the decision is going to be in your gut and in your heart. It's your intuition. So what is your gut reaction? What is your intuition telling you? I really feel like that has a lot to do with this situation. Like, you really need to do a little gut check. What is it you really and truly want? And ask for guidance from Spirit on this. And I don't know why I'm dealing them all out right now, but hey, let's just roll with it. There must be some kind of a message that's going to come out all together. Taking that one and that one. Okay, here we go. So, heal the ouch. That's this. Ask Archangel Raphael to come in and help you heal your heart so that you can listen to your heart. As long as it's got a big hole in it, maybe it's hard to hear what it's trying to tell you. It says, don't let your past hold you back, and a time for healing. Okay, I don't know about y'all, but I see a big theme happening here. Okay. So, don't let the past hold you back. Whatever happened back here that's so hurtful and painful, it is time for healing. It says a time for healing, heal the ouch. And Archangel Raphael is the key to the situation. So if you don't know who to ask for guidance, it's Archangel Raphael. His colors are green and pink. You can imagine yourself, just when you're like laying in bed at night, just imagine that Archangel Raphael is bringing the green and pink healing light and surrounding your body in it, and like you're bathing in it. And so you have solitude. In silence, peace pervades. So part of this winter is also about no action. Like taking that rest, that pause. And so maybe you need to stop before you decide. That's why things are up in the air. Maybe this doesn't have anything to do with the time frame of winter. Maybe this has everything to do with it is a resting time. It's when Mother Earth heals. And apparently it's time for you to heal. And you have the wandering path. Enjoy the journey. It's not about where you're going. It's about going there. So we have the journey, and the path. We have healing, and we have a little time out. And I think those things are all necessary for you to be able to release yourself from this karmic trench. Also asking Saint Michael and Archangel Metatron to cut the cords of negative energy. And Mary Magdalene showed up. Talk to her. She understands matters of the heart. Ask her to help heal your heart too. she's feisty, you know. She's got a lot of wisdom, and she's been misrepresented for centuries. If you feel like, oh, okay, wow, okay, now I'm going to start crying, so I'm really sorry about that. If you feel like you've been misrepresented in your life, and maybe that's what the past is that hurts so much and it's so hard to move forward. If you have felt that way, then ask Mary Magdalene to come in and help light the way and show you the way. I'm going to let you in on a little thing. So my real name is Magdalene. And I didn't know this about Mary Magdalene until like the last 3 or 4 months. So this has been kind of a journey for me too, and very healing to understand that so much of what I've been misunderstood about in my life is clearing, and her energy has been very helpful. And I kind of feel like I was named Magdalene because this was part of my healing journey. So there's a lot of power in names. These cards have shown up twice today. I want to say Taurus had them. So you have overcome your challenges, plum, and aqua. Experience peace and calm. So experience peace and calm. That's the colors of Mary Magdalene. You can probably find an aquamarine. This particular stone on here is Aqua Aurora Quartz. I don't know if that's easy to find or not, but that might actually be what this is, and I just didn't know it was the same name. I'm still learning. I'm still growing. So, all right, that looks like a healing opportunity for you. And part of overcoming the challenges, I think, is going to be overcoming your sense of not being good enough. Who told you that? They were wrong. You don't have to be mad at them. That doesn't help. They didn't know any better, but they were wrong. You are more than enough. Love yourself, all the parts of you, the light and the shadow, and get ready, because you, as soon as you can heal, you get to move on. But as long as you cling to the pain, you can't. So set your course, put your sights for the future by doing the healing journey, okay? So write down all the stuff that's bothering you and allow the healing to happen. All right? Take care. We'll talk soon.